Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. It's the Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with an early rising show of coffee and crypto. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in, tapping in, and getting ready to take notes. Are you currently streaming on any other platforms? Yes, ma'am. I'm actually streaming on YouTube as well. If you go to YouTube, you can look up Chicago Crypto Hustler, or you can type in Bitcoin Block Bully. Either one is going to bring you to my page. But I am live on both streaming platforms, Instagram as well as YouTube. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in today. It is November 15th, halfway through the month. Bitcoin trading, back below 90,000, but above 70,000, above 50,000, above 60,000, hitting all-time highs, new highs. We can see ETH, kind of seesawing around the $3,000 level. Now, the big winners of the day, as of right now, the big winners of the day are XRP and ADA, which have seen significant gains. In XLM, you can see right here, starting to make a come up. But these three have seen significant gains while the rest of the market pretty much pulls back, right? While the rest of the market pretty much pulls back. Now, I do have classes on both XRP and XLM on my website for those that want to get involved in the space, not just investing in the tokens, but being able to utilize their technology, their decentralized finance ecosystem. I think is where the real value lies. It's there that you're able to not only make investments, but earn passively from those investments. For those that are interested, and I also seen a question on YouTube from Zaire. How do I get in contact with you? Go to blockwallstreet.io, blockwallstreet.io, and hit contact us. You can email me there. Big shout out to everybody that's tapping in and tuning in right now. Yeah, for XLM and XRP, I do have classes already available, and there's still a 50% discount on the website. There is still a 50% discount on the website using the code 444. So if we look here, we can see the XRP class right here, exploring the XRP ledger, XRP masterclass right now, half off using the code 444. And for those that are interested in Stellar Lumens, XLM, which is another one that is up amidst the rest of the market pulling back, you got the introduction to XLM and the Velo ecosystem, which is another undervalued jewel or gem available on the website. Once again, half off everything using the code 444. Okay? All right. Illuminati Congo, what's going on, my brother? Hope all is well. What's going on? First Ledger got the XRP meme game wild. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, the meme coin's been going crazy. Super crazy lately. Let's do, what we could do? We got a nice amount of people checking in. Let's go ahead and do a roll call real quick. Let me know where you're checking in from. Let me know where you're checking in from. City, state, country. If you're outside the country, I already see some people tuning in. Big shout out to the admin, the Wrench Gang on YouTube. Bankroll, Miss Jerica, Brother Michael. Peace, peace, peace. How y'all doing? Miss Glenda, what's going on? How you doing? Hopefully you're able to make the technical analysis class tonight, which I am going to actually start at 6 p.m. So for those that are part of the technical analysis bootcamp, class does start tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. For those that are part of the month-long technical analysis class, okay? So let me see where my people checking in from. Let me see where we checking in from. We got New York City checking in, Queens, New York checking in, Southern Cali, California, but they in Texas right now. We got North Florida checking in, sunny South Florida checking in. My brother Takal checking in from the Chi-Town. Mr. R&R, salam alaikum. What's going on, my brother? Bay Area checking in. Cali, North Carolina, Tennessee, Queens, New York, Chicago area. Miss Fallon Davis checking in. I'm not familiar with the flag. Please forgive me. South side of Houston checking in. We got Chicago, of course, checking in. Miss Cole Lachey, peace, peace, peace. Jay God checking in. Adele Marie checking in. For those that are on YouTube, and she's checking in from PA, which I think is PA, Pennsylvania or Philadelphia. Please forgive me. I'm not that good with the states. For those that are on YouTube and wish to follow on Instagram, go ahead and send me a request. Go ahead and send me a request. Chicago_crypto_block_bully. Go ahead and make sure you send me. For some reason, and I don't know why it's doing this, I can't unfollow or follow anybody else. They got me stuck at 7509 right now. I've been trying to unfollow, blank pages that are disabled now. It's not letting me unfollow or follow anybody else. So I don't know what's going on with my Instagram page. But you can't follow me though. You can't follow me. All right. Got to get back serious in the game, bro. Fell off like bad crack. Nah, not you, bro. You've been here since 2017. Little Rock in the building. Big Bank Pootie checking in. What's going on? I already know where you at. Shaw Heights. OC. Puerto Rican flag. Got you. The Queen checking in from Puerto Rico. Washington State checking in. Frisco, California checking in. I appreciate everybody that has tuned in and tapped in. I appreciate everybody that is tuned in and tapped in. Okay? If you can, share this out also. Southeast Texas checking in. Texas checking in. Okay? If you can, send this out to family and friends. Tag them, get them over here. We do have a couple of stories we are going to be covering. We're definitely going to take a look at this cool down in the market. Okay, that's a Texas flag. Thank you, Brother Michael. Thank you for that. Thank you. Texas. Okay, the Lone Star State. Got you. New Orleans is in the house. Peace. New Orleans is in the house. Peace. So we are going to take a look at this market cool down that we're seeing right now. Slight pullback before what I believe is further continuation into higher prices. We do have a couple of stories that are interesting too. We've been talking about retirements, pensions, and now we've got the article, Bitcoin Investment, Material Impact Captures Pension Funds' Attention. All right, understand what a pension is. Understand those that are getting pensions, right? Later on down the flick, okay? We also have XRP jump 17%, outperforms the rest of the market as the rally cools, and traders think that $120,000 Bitcoin target is still in play. What do y'all think? I'm signing up for your classes. I've been trading everything but crypto, but I'm back down. Bro, man, this is, hey, I'm not leaving this for anything in the world. In fact, more to that point, right? Let me see. Where is that? Let me see if I can find that article real quick for y'all. Because people normally ask me, hey, do you do anything else? Is it just crypto? Do you trade stocks, options, futures, commodities, da-da-da-da-da? And what I try to get people to understand is that yes, and yes, but I do all of that on the blockchain. Right? They're thinking that it's something separate. They're thinking that it's something separate. And what I'm trying to get people to understand is that it's really not. So let me bring this article up if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this article real quick. They shared it in the Bloomberg Crypto Telegram group that I'm a part of. Let me see if I can find that article. Where is it? Where are you? Here we go. Where are you at? Bloomberg.com. Okay. This is what they're saying. Tether. Let me see. Let's see if we can find the story. Here we go. Right here. 19 hours ago. Stablecoin issuer Tether moves into tokenizing stocks and bonds. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? The future is going to be tokenized, is what I'm trying to get y'all to really comprehend. The future will be tokenized, meaning that there's going to be a digital representation of today's assets, goods, services, right? That's what I'm trying to get y'all to really understand that's going on here. Okay. So once again, when people ask, hey, do you trade any of this? You trade anything else? Do you invest in anything else? It's like, yeah, but I do it all through the blockchain. I don't have to do it in your system anymore. I can do it in this system. All right. Okay. We also have, let me see, what did I like over here? What was it? There was something I was looking at over here. I'm trying to see. But now we're going to focus on these two. So let's talk about these pensions. All right. It goes on to state that even a small allocation of Bitcoin in a traditional investment fund can be beneficial. They start off the whole article with that. The title, once again, the title is Bitcoin Investment Material Impact Captures Pension Funds' Attention. And they open up the whole article with even a small allocation of Bitcoin in a traditional investment fund can be beneficial. So this is why I keep trying to ask y'all, right? This is what I keep trying to ask y'all. How many of you have sat down, at the table with the family and talked about allocating a portion of your income for the long term to cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin, the big picture. But the more familiar you become with the space, you'll be able to operate in the altcoin market, which is then going to should give you, has the ability to give you, no guarantee to give you, though, a better return, which then you can reallocate and roll over into Bitcoin. Right? Okay. So that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, is that even the smallest amount, $10 here, $20 there, $5 there, right? Coming in from everybody within the household will make a bigger impact versus not doing anything. All right? Versus not doing anything. All right? Fam, not trying to hear it, been trying for a minute. Hey, keep trying. Keep trying. That way they can never say that you didn't. You get what I mean? I know it's frustrating, but it's fam. All right, so even a small amount of Bitcoin can make a difference to investment portfolios, and even state pension fund managers are starting to take notice. Interesting. Captain is lying and said, proud to say my mom has been investing with me. She's a former stockbroker. The rest are tone deaf. Hey, that's enough. You start with one. You start with one. All right. It goes on to state that Jimmy Patronis, the chief financial officer of the state of Florida in the United States, asked the agency that manages the state's retirement funds to consider investing in Bitcoin, as it has had a material impact on traditional investment portfolio returns, while also helping reduce their overall volatility. Are y'all hearing this? Are y'all hearing this? They're saying that, man, we would like to consider putting Bitcoin in the retirement accounts of millions of people. And once again, we're sitting here still arguing at the table with family and friends about, is it real or not? Do you see how blind the people are right now to the advancement and the evolution of not only money, but the full financial system as we know it? Are we seeing that? It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I'm gonna tell you what it is though. They're not reading articles like this. They're not looking at the news the way that we are. You know what I'm saying? They're more so on the mainstream of things, watching things like The View or interviews with whoever talking about meaningless shit. Right? A lot of people aren't spending their day with education. They're spending their day with entertainment. And if you entertain yourself pretty much all day, every day, and then, go and are controlled at work for a certain amount of hours, you're not going to get over the hump. I'm sorry. You have to be able to spend some of that free time trying to find a way to get out of the financial hellhole that you may currently find yourself in. Right? And I'm of the belief system that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is a way for that to be able to be obtainable. All right? These are just my opinions. But when we look at what's going on in the world, especially with the advancement of this sector specifically, right? Specifically, you can't talk that money shit and not talk about the future of money. I don't care how much money you got. You understand? Listen to what I'm telling you. Your pockets don't matter to me. It's your education. Your net worth doesn't matter to me. It's your education. Because I know cats that got a shit ton of money. Don't know a damn. Use the word fiat and they're like, what's that? You talk about money markets, they are none the wiser. Interest-bearing accounts or interest-bearing instruments, they have no idea what you're talking about. You understand what I mean? Anyways, what they're saying is that Patronis, in a letter to the Florida State Board of Administration's executive director, Chris Spencer, noted that Bitcoin is often labeled digital gold. This is a letter that he wrote. The chief financial officer of the state of Florida in the United States wrote this letter to the Florida State Board of Administration's executive director, telling them like, hey, and this is in 2024. Mind you, I've been telling people this since 2017. Since 2017, I've been trying to get people involved in this space. Bitcoin was under $2,000, right? And now we're getting letters sent from chief financial officers to executive directors saying, hey, Bitcoin is often labeled digital gold and could help diversify the state's portfolio while providing a secure hedge against the volatility of other major asset classes. No longer is this a joke. No longer is it hee hee ha ha, you're playing with internet money. Now they at the point where, man, we need to get some exposure to this. We have to get some exposure to this. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it Bernstein that just came out and said buy everything, buy as much as you can? Hold on. All right, Bernstein. Let me see. Buy as much as you can. Let's see if we can find the quote. Here's Bernstein's top picks in crypto. Let me see. Bernstein says, stop when you win the game, blah, 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 if you can. Where is the quote? Where's the quote? Bernstein coming out saying, buy everything if you can. All right. We expect Ethereum, Solana, and other digital assets to outperform Bitcoin over the next 12 months. Bernstein analyst wrote on Monday. You see that? You see that? So what you're seeing right now, everybody, is a exodus out of the traditional financial system, right? You're seeing an exodus out of the traditional financial system, and you're seeing them segue into a new financial system, which is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Trying to get y'all to understand that what we got right here is not a flip. It's not a trade, right? We're seeing a changing of the times, changing of the tides, right? Out with the old, in with the new. You understand? So what I'm here trying to do with everybody is get everyone prepared and put you in a position where not only are you ahead of the rest of society by at least 5 or 10 years, right? 5 or 10 years. You're setting it up so that your lineage, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and so on, especially if you're passing this information down the line, right? You'll be able to outbeat, outpace, outperform your counterparts from a financial standpoint. This is going to do more than close the wealth gap. We're going to jump over that motherfucker and pass up those that were once in front of us. Do you understand? This is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand about this internet money. Okay? It's a lot more going on over here than meets the eye. I just want y'all to get involved. Just put $1 in. Put $5 in. Put $10 in. But do it gradually, right? Do it on a set basis. Do it XRP 91 cents. XRP coming in 91 cents hot. Right? These are the things that people are missing out on. And the reason that I'll be so adamant about it, right? You got to think back. You got to think back. Right now, I know times is all crazy. It's hype. Wow, prices are moving. But you really make the most amount of your money when you're buying when prices aren't moving, right? When everybody's saying that it's a dead market. That's where you're going to see the best of your returns. Can you still see a return in this market? Absolutely, especially for the long term because we're just getting the party started. But it would have been best for you to get to the party early. And that's what I've been trying to do over the last 7 years. Make sure that my people specifically, those from my demographics, are to the party early. We got an early seat at the dinner table, meaning we get to choose what we want before the latecomers because that's the way the dinner table is set up, right? We're not waiting for anybody to come to the table and start eating with us, right? We're picking the place that we want and we're beginning our meal. You know I love this breakdown. So just going on and moving further in, right? The state's chief financial officer may be right, as Bitcoin has indeed been shown to be a potentially good portfolio diversifier, especially when applied to traditional portfolios allocating 60% of their assets to stocks and 40% to bonds, known as the 60-40 split portfolio. Brian Rudick, head of research at market maker GSR told Cointelegraph that according to a study the firm conducted, a modest 1% Bitcoin allocation, which is a lot of money when you're dealing with hundreds of millions of dollars, right? But a 1% Bitcoin allocation has historically had a material positive impact on a standard 60-40 portfolio's Sharpe ratio. The Sharpe ratio is a metric used to analyze the risk-adjusted return of an investment, first developed by economist William F. Sharpe in 1966. See, I'm gonna make something based off of me. Just watch. It's gonna be some type of study or something based off of the way that I study it. Guarantee it. Just watch. It's gonna be known as the new money matrix theory or some shit like that. Anyways, per Rudick, the more Bitcoin is added to the model portfolio beyond 1%, listen to what they're saying. Per Rudick, the more Bitcoin is added to the model portfolio beyond 1%, the better the Sharpe ratio of that portfolio, which indicates that the fund is generating a sufficient amount of returns relative to the increase in risk. Portfolios with a 1% allocation tended to generate an excess return of about 1% annually, with much smaller increases in portfolio volatility and maximum drawdown. Steve Lupka, manager director of Swan Private Client Services at Bitcoin financial services firm Swan, seemingly echoed Rubick's thoughts, telling Cointelegraph that a small Bitcoin allocation could generally boost returns for the state of Florida by 2 to 3% in their pension. Okay? Do we understand that the conversations that are being held at the business table are the same conversations that should be being held at our dinner table? Remember, love is law, family is business. Understand that, right? Love is law, but family is business. These are the conversations that you should be sitting down and having. And I don't care the age group, right? I don't care the age group, okay? It goes on to state that Luca added that given pensions generally work hard to achieve a 6% annual return, this is material, meaning important. And given Bitcoin's potential to increase a portfolio's returns while actually reducing its volatility, it could be considered a power wealth preservation tool. What are they saying? Now, how much Bitcoin is too much? I'm going to tell you like this. Once you understand what's going on, you're not going to have enough money. You're always going to want more money to put into this. It's almost like an addiction, but for the right reasons. You get what I mean? It goes on to state that while Bitcoin is well known for its volatility, some studies have shown that in a traditional investment portfolio, it could act as a volatility buffer while improving potential returns. Its potential stems from its poor correlation with traditional assets, which allows it to boost the diversification of a 60-40 portfolio according to CF Benchmark's report in October of 2024. The report says Bitcoin price has not historically moved in sync with other asset classes, making the cryptocurrency an attractive investment for diversification purpose, as it can help return potential without necessarily increasing the overall risk of the portfolio, meaning that your upside should be way more greater than the amount of risk that you're taking on. In layman's terms, for those that may not be able to follow, right? Now, as we go through this article, the main thing I want y'all to understand is that they're coming for them retirement accounts, not their Bitcoin. Bitcoin is coming for those retirement accounts. So now, if you yourself, right, are thinking about later on down the line when you are retired and you have not considered Bitcoin as a at least percentage add-on to that portfolio, why not? What more do you need to see, hear, read, understand? I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand for real. Like, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you what one of my pet peeves is. I'm gonna tell you what, because a couple individuals have done this, right? I'm gonna tell you what a big pet peeve of mine is. When I introduce individuals to this space, they get in, right? Especially over the last couple of months, because it's pretty much been going sideways. They get in. I give you the best positions you could have, and then you get out because it's not going or moving as fast as you want it to. And then as soon as you get out, the fucking market takes off. You know how many calls I've gotten? You know how many individuals that I that set up a consultation for me to walk them out of their positions over the past month before the big move came. You know what I mean? Individuals like, man, Joe, I just want to cash out. I thought this and I thought that. I tell every man, Joe, just wait. I'm telling you, just wait. I know that markets aren't pumping like you want, but the positions that you're in right now, and this was pre the election, the positions that you're in right now, when the market does turn around, I'm telling you, this is going to be some of the best positions you could be in. And it's so many people that cashed out their earnings. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I bought a lot of their accounts, right? I said, hey, if you don't want it, give it to me. I'll pay you for it, right? But that's a pet peeve of mine because number one, they worked hard to get in those positions. They paid to get put in those positions, right? Because they paid for the time for me to walk them through it, and then it's like for naught. Like, what was the purpose of it? And even though that it doesn't affect me, right? Personally, it's still a psychological effect that it has because it's like, damn, I want people to win, right? That's my whole goal here. My whole goal here is not to make money off of y'all. My whole goal here is to make sure that y'all fucking win, Joe. That's it. Like, name of the game, right? Name of the game. But listen, if you're the black sheep in the family, if you're the one that the family just won't listen to, right? Be that example. Be that example. Show them how you're able to quit your job. Show them how you're able to have access to an extra amount of capital. Show them how you're able to issue yourself credit. Show them how you're able to buy real estate. Own some. Go get some, right? The proof is in the pudding. I showed you can go buy land for as cheap as $1,000, right? As cheap as $1,000. You think anybody's going to turn a blind eye to you popping up and saying, hey, I own an acre, a portion of an acre? Let me see. What do they got? What's the cheapest they got right now? Look at this right here. 0.9 acres in Valencia, New Mexico, right? Or Belen, New Mexico? Oh, Valencia County. There we go. Valencia County, right? Boasts a size of approximately 0.9 acres. And somebody's probably going to go buy this, right? Somebody's probably going to go buy this, right? Oh, they got a loan now. Hold on. They got a loan. It probably will be held as collateral, estimated value. Interesting. And this is the thing I love about this space. Not only can you show them that you got land, but you can take loans out against the land, right? Come on, man. These are the times we living in. These are the times that we are living in. Okay? These are the times that we living in. 1K, 0.5 acres. $2,000 to get you 0.16 acres in Navajo, Arizona. Right? Come on, this is blockchain-based investing. Look at this. 3K will get you 1.21 acres in Arizona. What are we talking about? We're not talking about buying little coins that go up and down. We're talking about the emergence of a new financial system, whether it's real estate, whether it's commodities, whether it's health insurance, whether it's life insurance. Hold on. What's the name? Life insurance. What is the name of that company? Because I can't think of it right off the top. Meanwhile, there it is. Meanwhile, BM, Bitcoin life insurance. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? The first and